So 7th grade language arts teachers, could you tell me why we have seasons here on Earth?
I think we have seasons just to keep us on our toes, just to give us a little spice of life kind of thing.
All right, well, I think it has something to do with our rotation around the sun, being closer and further from the sun, and the way that the axis turns. So, I mean, I guess we're always at the same degree, right? But sometimes we're further away or closer, depending on things. So, it's warmer, it's colder, it's rainy, it's not.
Counselor Andrus, could you please review with me why we have seasons here on Earth?
Well, I would say it's because the Earth sits sort of on a diagonal on its axis somehow, and at certain times of the season, with the rotation of the Earth and the rotation of the Sun, that the Earth ends up farther away from the Sun in the winter than it is in the summer. And as that process happens gradually, it gets colder, and as the sun moves, or as the Earth moves back toward the Sun, then it gets warmer toward summer. That's my best guess.
Mr. Nelson, could you please review with me why we have seasons here on Earth?
Well, I believe it's because the Earth is tilted on its axis.
Anything more you'd like to share with me?
Well, I haven't prepared to answer that, and that's my best from 20 years ago.
Miss Bailey, could you please review with me why we have seasons here on Earth?
So I think it has something to do with the tilt of the Earth and the orbit around the Sun, but I don't know exactly why.
And keep in mind, I'm the art teacher, so I might be wrong. It's about the Earth revolving around the Sun, and the Earth is tilted on its axis. So at some points, parts of the Earth are farther away from the Sun, which cools it off, and we'll have our cooler seasons. And then sometimes when it's tilted more towards the Sun, we have the warmer seasons. And that's the best I can do.
So, Mr. Beckman, could you explain to me why we have seasons here on Earth?
It's been a long time since I've thought about this, but I would say it has something to do with the Earth's orbit around the Sun, and from what I can remember, it's our Earth tilts, and I remember that in wintertime we're actually closer to the Sun as far as its reflection, and when in summer we're farther away. I don't know how that affects the seasons, but I know that the Earth tilts and it also rotates around the Sun, so that is why it kind of changes. I don't know the specifics though.
So, Mr. Bokka, could you please tell me why we have seasons here on Earth?
I sure can. It has to do with the Sun and the Earth, and some people think it's the distance the Earth is from the Sun, but it's not. It's the angle of the Earth to the Sun and how much sunlight is hitting the surface area of the Earth.
Mr. Casper, could you please review with me why we have seasons here on Earth?
Of course. We have seasons on Earth because we have Valentine's Day, we need flowers. We have snow, so we can ice skate. And we have ice, so we can also ice skate. Why do we have the seasons? We have the seasons because of the tilt of the Earth. If the Earth was not tilted, it wouldn't get different numbers of hours of sunlight during the day. That's why we have the seasons.
Hi, Miss Weiland. Could you review with us why we have seasons?
I sure can, Ms. Gavani. Well, we have seasons for, I think, two reasons. One, the Earth orbits around the Sun, and even though right now, in the wintertime, we are nice and close to the Sun, we are tilted away. And so you would think that it would be summer because we're close, but because we are tilted away and the angle causes us to have not as direct sunlight. We have winter. So really, I think it's it's really more whether you're directed towards the sun or not. I'm done.
Mr. Lenz, could you please review with me why we have seasons here on Earth?
Well, as you know, the solar system is made up of our planets. And when Jupiter gets particularly close to Earth, that makes the Earth much hotter. And when Jupiter is far away from Earth, that source of heat is farther away, and so we wind up with a much cooler planet. That's the seasons.